Sometimes the smallest moments can create the biggest storms. On August 19, 2025, HYBE released what seemed like an innocent teaser for Movie Weeks, part of BTS's reunion promotional campaign. In just under 2 minutes, the clip showcased BTS members smiling, laughing, and sharing behind-the-scenes joy. But as fans around the world watched, their hearts collectively sank. Park Jimin, one of the most beloved members of BTS, was nowhere to be seen. It wasn't a glitch, it wasn't an illusion. The teaser was released without him. What followed was an online uproar so massive, so emotionally charged, that it trended for hours across continents. #Jimin Left BTS. For a casual observer, one might wonder, why all this fuss over a missing member in a short teaser? But for ARMY, the global fandom that has followed BTS for over a decade, this was not just a minor detail. BTS has always been defined by 7. From their earliest days as underdogs in 2013 to their world-conquering success in the 2020s, their unity as 7 members was the foundation of their identity. Every speech, every tour, every promise, they reminded fans, "We are 7, always 7. So when Jimin was absent, fans didn't just see an editing choice. They saw a crack in the very foundation of what BTS represents. Within minutes of the teaser's release, the fandom went into overdrive. Twitter exploded with messages, "Where is Jimin? Did HYBE deliberately exclude him? This is not BTS without 7. #Jimin Left BTS began climbing, reaching millions of mentions in under 3 hours. It trended in South Korea, Japan, Indonesia, the United States, and Europe, turning into a full-scale online protest. Fans weren't just upset, they were devastated, and they demanded answers. As the hours passed with no explanation, speculation grew. Health concerns. Some fans feared Jimin might be ill, recalling past instances where he had taken breaks due to exhaustion. Scheduling conflicts. Others believed he was working on a solo project, unable to attend filming. Agency neglect. The most alarming theory claimed HYBE was sidelining Jimin, favoring other members for promotional material. These theories spread across fan forums, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter, intensifying the uproar. Perhaps the most shocking part of this entire saga was HYBE's silence. The company released no official statement, no apology, no clarification, not even a small acknowledgement. That silence was deafening, and for fans, silence often speaks louder than words. The lack of response only fueled suspicion, making the hashtag trend even longer. For ARMY, Jimin is not just another member, he's a symbol of comfort, vulnerability, and artistry. Fans recall his heartfelt speeches, his dedication to practice, his emotional breakdowns where he admitted he didn't feel good enough. They remember the way he carried himself with humility, even when the world crowned BTS as kings. So his absence wasn't just about missing a face in a video, it felt personal. It felt like Jimin was being erased from the narrative. One fan wrote on Weverse, "We waited for this reunion for years. We endured the military separation, and now they release a clip without Jimin. This hurts." Another posted, "If they can cut out Jimin from a promo, what's next? Will he be left out from the album, the tour? We won't let this happen." Just when the storm felt unstoppable, a new video emerged. On the same day, Jimin was spotted alongside V at the beach. The footage showed the two laughing, running along the shoreline, and enjoying a carefree day under the sun. It was lighthearted, playful, pure, and for many fans, it was exactly what they needed. The beach video quickly spread, calming fears and reassuring ARMY that Jimin was safe and present. Yet, the wound from the earlier teaser remained fresh. This controversy reignited an old debate within the fandom: how the group is portrayed in official content versus how the members see themselves. Fans insist BTS is 7, always. But critics argue that companies like HYBE sometimes prioritize certain members for visibility, creating an imbalance in representation. The hashtag Jimin Left BTS wasn't just about one clip. It symbolized a deeper anxiety that the unity of BTS was being threatened. Park Jimin has always been more than just a singer or dancer. He is the emotional heartbeat of BTS. His stage presence is magnetic, his voice filled with raw vulnerability, and his connection to fans deeply personal. From his solo hits like Lie and Crazy to his viral dance performances, Jimin has carved out an irreplaceable identity within the group. To imagine BTS without Jimin is unthinkable for fans, and that is why the hashtag trended with such force. It wasn't just a protest, it was a declaration. BTS is not BTS without Jimin. As of now, HYBE remains silent. Fans are demanding clarity. Media outlets around the world are picking up the story. Will HYBE release a statement? Will Jimin address the controversy himself? Or will time and future content smooth over this rift? For ARMY, the fight is far from over. The outrage surrounding hashtag Jimin Left BTS didn't stay confined to fandom spaces. Within hours, major international outlets, from South Korea's Yonhap News to Billboard in the US, picked up the story. Headlines like, "Where is Jimin? BTS fans demand answers after promo snub," appeared across entertainment sections. Even mainstream broadcasters, who rarely cover fan-driven hashtags, gave airtime to the phenomenon, describing it as a testament to the power of ARMY's voice. This wasn't the first time BTS fans had shifted global media attention, but the sheer speed of the trend, jumping from fandom panic to front-page news in under 24 hours, was extraordinary. For longtime fans, the uproar had an uncomfortable familiarity. This wasn't the first time Jimin had faced what fans felt was erasure or sidelining. Back in 2018, there had been controversy when Jimin appeared less prominently in promotional campaigns. In 2021, during the Butter era, fans pointed out that certain edits cropped him out of group photos. Each time, ARMY defended him fiercely. But the 2025 Movie Week's absence hit harder, because it came at a time when fans were eagerly waiting for the full 7-member comeback after years of military service. It wasn't just about being left out of a teaser. It was about the symbolism of returning incomplete right when fans expected wholeness. To understand why the hashtag trended with such ferocity, one must understand the emotional contract between BTS and ARMY. For over a decade, BTS reminded fans at every concert, every speech, that they were 7 with you. That message was repeated in emotional speeches at the Billboard Music Awards, in tearful moments during their Love Yourself tour, and most recently in their 2022 Proof anthology album. The number 7 wasn't just numerical, it was spiritual. 7 dreams, 7 voices, 7 promises. And when Jimin was missing, that sacred promise felt broken. On the streets of Seoul, fans weren't just trending hashtags, they were gathering. Outside HYBE's building in Yongsan, small groups of ARMY appeared holding banners that read, "BTS is 7, respect Jimin," and "No Jimin, no BTS." Passers-by reported fans softly singing Jimin's solo tracks like Serendipity and Like Crazy as a form of peaceful protest. Local journalists captured images of young fans in school uniforms standing shoulder to shoulder with adults in their 30s, united in their demand for clarity. The timing of the Jimin and V beach clip raised new questions. Was it coincidental, or was it deliberately released by HYBE to cool down the uproar? Some fans welcomed it as proof that Jimin was fine, posting comments like, "Seeing Jimin smile is all I needed today." Others, however, were skeptical. This feels like damage control. Why release this now when the teaser backlash is exploding? The beach clip, while heartwarming, didn't fully erase the bitterness. If anything, it created more speculation about HYBE's media strategy. This wasn't just about Jimin anymore. It was about ARMY showing once again that they are a force to be reckoned with. From charity projects that raise millions in hours to social movements that trend globally, BTS's fandom has long been recognized for its collective strength. But this time, ARMY wasn't mobilizing for a cause outside BTS. They were mobilizing to protect one of their own members. And that, perhaps, made their voices even louder. Though Jimin himself has not spoken publicly about the controversy, fans can't help but worry about the toll the situation may take on him personally. Jimin has often been open about his struggles with self-esteem, admitting on multiple occasions that he doubted whether he was good enough for the group. Fans fear that seeing a global hashtag with his name attached to words like left or excluded could hurt him deeply. One fan wrote, "He's the last person who deserves to see a hashtag questioning his place in BTS."